How are we living, boys? Now, today, this video is not about me saying all my accomplishments like I'm proud of them. Trust me, they don't even exist to me. But this video is why you should be maining BRIAR. Now, I'm not going to lie. I think this character is just flat out really cool. And I'm here to sell you her if you haven't already seen the light. Let's say it that way. So, why is BRIAR cool flat out? I mean, she can play all 5 roles. You know, like, have you ever seen, like, the Kled one trick? Start playing Kled 80 carry and, like, actually go to GM with it. Some champs just can do cooler stuff like that. So, BRIAR being one of them, I played BRIAR in all 5 roles, and it wasn't trolling at Masters Plus. So, and won more than I've lost. Sorry, let me add that, just in case for all my stat nerds out there. So, the thing is she can play all 5 roles. It's just up to your dedication, how much you know about the things that you're doing, to make it more realistic. Now, will people dodge? Will people think you're trolling? Of course. You're not going to fight that, but that doesn't take away why BRIAR's cool. So she can play all 5 roles. Awesome. She is, I mean, the most builds in the game, I think, that are, like, legitimate for any champion. You can play tank. Man, you can play tank, bruiser, lethality, movement speed, lifesteal, crit, support, AP. Like, I mean, just everything. This champ does it all. So I think she's really cool because of that, because I sometimes can get bored of playing the same build over and over. Like something like Master Yi, who like primarily has played on hit his whole life, like other than like the, you know, season 3 when AP, or season 2 when AP was good, or like, you know, when tanky was a thing. I kind of get bored of the champs that like perma play the same thing over and over. Now all of last split I was playing lethality every game. This split I've actually played like almost entirely bruiser and then other like things for fun. So yeah, I just love variety, and I think that's a really good thing, because if you want to sweat, be the best of this champ, right? Play the best build. And if you want to get a little crazy, feel free to. That's not a bad thing to have options. And you get to do cool ganks like this where like enemy team steps up, right? And you just get to walk at them menacingly. They use their cooldowns and then you punish them. Right? Stuff like that is cool. Go for a tappy. If it misses, it misses. Banging? Oh, good try. You could run it down under that turret, I'm not going to lie. Right? And so she has different lanes, right? She has good builds. But let's talk about her gameplay. Her gameplay, I like skill expression, okay? For a champion that seems so straightforward, hey, walk forward with W, fight with Q, and then E if things get a little weird. I love champs like that because of the fact that I get to get a little crazy. Right? I get to do things that other people maybe wouldn't realize this champ can do. And that's what's one of the best things, in my opinion, about League, is that, like, you know, if you see me and another BRIAR, okay, we both play the same build, everything is the exact same. Fine, tank the turret, and I'm there. Nice. Hey, I'll take that. You see, you can get a little crazy. Now, where's Mastery? Okay. Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry about it, I had to leave. And let's talk about skill expression. Like, how can you make this champion cooler than what she is? Well, one thing that I think is really cool is the fact, like I just said, you know, you could see me and you could see a different BRIAR, and we'd play completely different, right? The type of positioning you have in a fight. Do you like flank angles? Do you like being frontline, right? Do you like, you know, hit backline, or do you like building to hit frontline? Are you the type of, you know, BRIAR that likes cross-map ults, or do you like consistent ones with your support? Things like that are really cool to me. Where, like, if you see a brand jungle player right now, let's take something that's meta, every single one of them looks the same. They full clear, okay? They do a ton of damage to monsters, and then they go for a gank. If it's not there, they reset. And then at one point, they're going to get caught. They're going to drop all 4 spells, immediately die, and do most damage in the lobby. And they all look the same. Maybe they have a different skin, you know? There's really not too much else that Brand can really do. No shit talk to Brand, but it's just like, just kind of a fact that the champion almost always does the same thing. Now, that's not to say, you know, low elo BRIARs probably look very similar, but the top end of BRIARs, they play also differently, and just the way that they look at the game and the map. Some people like the full clear BRIAR that does nothing but perma scales and plays for objective. Some people like the perma fight BRIAR where they level 2 gank mid. You know, they take W, get red, and then go gank mid with Q. Both strategies, I think, are actually pretty solid. I think it's just your experience with your playstyle that makes it all the better. He's fine, right? He goes under turret. They don't dive. They walk into this bush. I can look for one tap. Let's see. Okay, so that's why this BRIAR, that BRIAR, get out of here, run. Now I'm dead here. It is what it is. All right, I overcooked. Not gonna lie, like that is one of the most annoying things about playing. Okay, wait. Okay. I'm not even gonna watch. I know you guys haven't. That's one of the annoying things about BRIAR is sometimes you're in situations where subconscious movement happens, like people are just dodging you without meaning to, and it feels so bad. It's like if you've ever played a shooting game where like you have to shoot the guy that's back is to you, okay, and then you whiff that shot so hard. That's what it feels like when you miss that E. Now, I'm gonna be honest. That E was probably just a bad spot right now. Think about it. You know, I was going into a 3v2 with Master E Rakan as BRIAR, right? That probably wasn't going to be the best of days. But, you know, it is what it is. You get to at least try a little bit. And my mid's actually getting demolished right now. So we're going to look around for something else. Our bot lane seems to be doing okay. Support's 3-0. I'm not really rocking with that. And the cool thing about BRIAR is she is one of those mechanics like Viego. Like, so if you played against Viego, right, you probably had a game where you demolished him, okay? And when you did that, randomly one of your teammates died to him, and surprisingly enough, he was now fully back into the game, and there was nothing you could do about it. He took over the game, and he demolished your team, right? I'm only going to stand here for a little bit. He just warded, right? So we know that's happening. Let's assume that they're on drag. Diana's moving, but I'm not on ward. Let's assume that they're on drag, probably. That's my guess. Oh no, she's walking top. Alright, let's do it. So I'm looking to just kill her right now. Nice, good hit. Let's see what we can do with this guy. We might just have to leave our team to kill the other people. Ooh, flash knee. Nice. Got our one. And now let's talk about the coolest spell in the game. BRIAR's Aura has to be one of the coolest things. You can use it to peel, engage onto your team, right? Their tank jumps your AD carry, you shoot it at your AD carry. Guess what? They're not going to juke, right? You're going to hit them and peel any, you know, secondary threats off of your AD carry while simultaneously giving yourself the utmost of stats to beat them down while they're engaging on your AD carry. Or you can look at their team like that, right? And the thought of, like, just guessing where people are walking is super fun, right? You get to, like, kind of, like, predict people in your own way of, like, hey, you know, if I was in his position, how would I walk? And, you know, and just kind of keep it moving like that. And it's, like, it's just super fun. It's actually engaging in a positive way. Okay, we got another fight here now. Basically, we're just going to jump this Rakan and watch this pop get topped, if you know what I'm saying. Who's with me? Did that to speed myself up, but I didn't really have to. Nice. So we're looking pretty good. And again, like, your combos are one of the things I'll make my own video about, but BRIAR actually has a ton of combos. If you've seen the BRIAR guide, you mostly know some of them, but the main thing is that your consistency in doing them, right? You have to hit tons of auto attack cancels all throughout a game. And the difference between a good and great BRIAR is most of the time found within how many autos that they're canceling. Or how many, you know, autos they get in before they W2. Because a lot of people feel like they need to W2, but, like, just how low health do you go before you actually do it, you know? That's, like, the beauty of it to me. Right? Like, how many people would have bit early there? I don't know, probably a lot. They're in the wall, by the way. We can still look this. If I had my Bork, I'd kill them all here. So yeah, this has been about 10 minutes of BRIAR yapping. There's no way you guys try this, right? Run! Okay, that auto was craziness. Not gonna lie, Zeri does no damn. I'm not gonna lie, the 3 kills going to Seraphine, I actually kind of felt them there. But that's alright, we got our 1v1 items, so now the lobby's over with, right? They're being cute with their little emote spam, let me tell you. Do that next fight. We'll see. And that's one thing that I also like is just the amount of power spikes this champ has. Like right there, I was really weak. Yeah, I was super useful, but I was very weak in the grand scheme of things. So it makes me happy to feel strong the moment that X thing happens, right? Because power spikes are important when you're behind. So if I was like really, like right now I'm ahead, right? I'm, you know, kind of jungle chasming, if you will. But having a power spike when you're behind is actually super important because it gives you a chance to play the game that and a champ that you know, doesn't have strong power spikes, otherwise wouldn't. Right? Like this Seraphine going from, you know, some support item to Echoes of Helia or something is like, but like you being BRIAR going Bork mode is crazy. Manny doesn't have stun, and I think Diana might know I'm here. Okay, you see how he's doing that? He probably knows, right? So I just started showing it, so whatever. It's all good to me. Looks like my mid might be built tilted, so I'm going to play for my strongest lane, which will be this here, bot lane, no. Both mids are kind of hovering to go bot here. I can kind of look at either one. Like, I should be on camps right now, but when my team falls behind, I like to confirm a good bit of farm and then start clearing vision, because pink wards being on the map for like 3 minutes straight is actually one of the worst things that can happen to you, because they're permanently going to know where you are by knowing where you cannot be via them having vision of you. I'm going to bite early this time. We're going to threaten E into the wall on that guy. We'll shoot R just for fun. If it hits, it hits. Nice. I get a kill. Huge. Great job. And would you look at that? We're looking pretty good here. Now, if my team could walk to this Diana, we could actually really hard look this. My any theoretic... Ooh, bad TP. Should have went to the ward. She might throw a Q at me, in which I'd turn around. Okay, nice. Hee hee. I don't think he knows. Let's see. My support is just loving hitting stuff. Now, one thing that will make you mad about BRIAR is you will have enough bleed stacks to kill a person and some, and your support will still feel the need to, like, well, just make sure he died. It's like, let me tell you, man, you will see when you queue up a BRIAR game, you'll see just how much damage bleed does. It does insane damage. Dude, it stacks up to 9 times, okay? It is not something to scoff at. And let me tell you, you have to kind of hold your tongue sometimes at like, hey, man, you know, that whatever shutdown, whatever it was, would have been really awesome in my carry hands, not the support, because you're already going to be useful with your R, right? Your Seraphine. Seraphine could be building full attack speed and running it down. 20 deaths. And then at some point hit a 3-man R, and it's like, surprisingly, we're back. I'm going to go and try and save this guy here. This is a tough fight. Well, let's try and save my boy here. Nice. My Seraphine doesn't have ult just yet. But if she were to, we would go crazy. So I'm just going to hit this for now. And one of the best parts about this champ is, like, right, so junglers are already always 1,000,000 health at all times. But BRIAR is that times 1,000,000. Tappy for the slow. If she pivoted towards River, I might expect her to have a teammate, but she didn't, so I don't have to. Had she pivoted towards River, I might have just left flat out. Nice. He didn't understand that he had a bait there. Nice. And you see how this game that was somewhat close, like, I don't even have to, like, start worrying about it. Because, again, this champ just has such good power spikes, and just really good innate gameplay with this champ just takes you so far. Right? This champ already excels in lower elos because she's able to, you know, break away from a lot of the mistakes lower elo players make, but there's still enough top-end mechanics that keep the champion fun. So that's kind of where I'm at with her, where, like, I have a ton of fun on this champ because I get to abuse matchup knowledge and stuff like this, right? So if I am able to bait his Q with my W, I can just do stuff like this, where I just run at you. Now, in a game where I'm less fed or more fed, in that moment, maybe I have to play it a little bit differently. I'm kind of liking pressuring them there because they have no one that can humble me. Ah, that's worded. Nice. Good. Nice. So yeah, we're just actually going to keep chilling. And again, I'm going to sell you this BRIAR champ. Again, if you're a jungler and you haven't already put in, like, give it like 10 to 20 games. I would say give it 3 games for you to understand her. And give it 10 games to stop perma running it down. Right? Your first game, you're going to... Here's the thing. I'll even give you the sauce, okay? Your first game, you're going to use the W key without E up. And you're going to get sent under a turret like a death sentence, okay? Like a thresh Q, if you will. And that's part of the process, and it's awesome, and it's a lot of fun. Oops, skirt. That was just a bait. Sorry about a team. Should be farming right now, but I'm kind of having fun. Because, again, once you go up a full item just by chilling, you can kind of just do whatever you want. But that doesn't mean you should unlock, so I'm gonna relock in here. We're going to play for an next drag that's in 2 minutes. We're going to get it popping. And, again, dude, I can't stress the amount of options this champion has. Dude, you have health scaling, AP scaling, AD scaling. Like, what other scaling do you guys need? Let's see what BRIAR has to say about this. What's up, man? I had a feeling he'd turn, so I'm just going to do this. Try and slow him down just to get my Seraphine in the action. Oh, she couldn't. I don't think she had her spell. And look, you're 1v1ing like a fed Volibear. Maybe not fed, but a top lane Volibear that's not weak. And it's like not even close, right? Now, sure, he made the mistake that gave himself that death, but not every champ's able to punish a Volibear. I'll say that one once and maybe twice. And not every champ will run it down like I just did. My bad, team. Sorry about it. Look, I'm sitting here yapping about why this champ is cool. Let me have this one. So we actually have a game on our hands. You know what? What's my team up to, though? Alright, wait. Mastery just got a double? That's rough. We have 45 seconds. We will be fighting for this. I'm not going to lie. I kind of ran it down. But again, you don't have to worry, right? You're playing this cool champ. Yeah, I could be mad about it. Or I could just chill, right? Oh my god, I'm playing BRIAR. Now my life is a lot better. I'm actually going to swap Blue Trinket. I think swapping Blue Trinket in times like this is really good, right? So this is a quick tip. If you're walking into an objective, right, you guys lost a team fight, you have to go into the next objective on their vision, grab a Blue Trinket one time. That's one less bush that you have to face check. So what I'm going to do here is, well, if Annie wasn't face checking, I would hit this, and then I'd ward this, and look at that. Now, you know what? By the good grace of God, we are in the pit. Now, it seems like they took an extra recall, so I'm going to try and just slam through on this. We don't have it warded, but we can make it work. Nice. Nice. And again, you can always just, position yourself to be fine through your Q. Put it where he's going, not where he is. Banging. And look, big wall hop. Like, come on now. What am I playing, Talon? Am I playing Talon or what? Boy, I don't know if we're killing here. It's going to be tough. Oh, man, we just got to let it ring. We got to let Jesus sing. Oh, man, can I get some juice? Maybe I put myself too far into the front line. Like, maybe I peel back to my team. They could have been a little bit more useful by me enabling them. My top laner was able to get a little juice going there, so I'm not too worried. All good. I'm playing BRIAR. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah, so I don't know what else to say, man. I just think this champion is super cool. I feel like a lot of people write her off. And let me just shut down all, like, the low opinionated people. Let me tell you guys, okay? I've played League for 12 years, okay? I mained Lee Sin to old Diamond 4 back in Season 4 and 5, okay? Back when mechanics were everything, and if you could do the insect, you really go, okay? Whatever. whatever value you have in that, okay? I was playing in the OG days, and let me tell you, I, like, sure, consistently, Lee Sin's way more, you know, mechanics, and mechanic intensive than BRIAR is. But never fall asleep at the wheel in this champ, or you're actually going to miss out on so much damage. That her mechanics are just in a different way. Where sure, I don't have to right-click to, you know, what do people call it, orb walk, right? But I do have to at least like manage my timings in a way that are, you know, it's super interesting and interactive. And I also, depending on my build, right? If I throw a Titanic into here, now I have to hit W auto Q auto Titanic auto, right? And you have to do that with sweet timing, or you're missing out on damage. Now you're useless. It's like, dude, there's so much pressure on this champ to like hit their buttons correctly in the top end. Now again, a lot of things will look brain dead in low elo. Like anything under diamond, I probably wouldn't like assess that as like, well, oh my god, the champ's so easy. Yeah, every champ is easy down there, bro. You think Darius is hard down there? No, man. Everyone gives you 5 sacks for free. But it's at the top end and like how actually realistic it is to pull these things off in high pressure scenarios and make cool stuff happen. That's what's sweet. Like, you can slide in all you want, but at the end of the day, they have that. That was a rundown. We're disrespecting the Rakan-Diana combo there. Rakan is actually, like, giving us a run for our money here. See, look, and because I buffered my combo in such a specific way... Oh, I didn't get the extra auto. Oh, she flash auto. Nice. Good for her. I could have played that better, but we got 2 for, you know, that situation. Okay, wait. Give me 3. Oh, yeah. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Bring it home. R and 3? Ah, no, there's no way. Yeah, I don't know. This champ just pulls out, like, a bunch of random kills out of nowhere because, like, it's the way you do your combos, right? Like, so I W auto Q W2'd here, and then I buffered my E before he even got a Q. And it's because I knew the matchup that I'm able to play it that way. Had I just let my W go, he stuns me and he's not in the wall and then he doesn't die, right? But because you play this champ enough and you get to, like, you know, learn your matchups and things become a little bit more clear about, like, how you win your matchup, what do you want to do, when you want to W, when you want to E, it's awesome. And there's just a ton of micro little decisions that, like, champions don't get to make, right? If I was playing Syndra, one of my favorite mid laners in the game, I would QE, I would WQ, and then I would R, and that would be most of my kills in the mid to late game. But BRIAR's a little bit different, where like I gotta choose a lot of different combo routes, and it's awesome the whole time. It is so cool. Now, we can actually look for an engage, but I want to look for a flank, because it's Diana Rakan again, right? We just talked about them being kind of cringe. Is this worded? Now, that what I just did was actually very cool. I don't know if you know this, but like BRIAR's W shows through fogs, right? I can always W anywhere. And when I W anywhere... Okay, you just got rolled. So I can W anywhere and see if someone's there. And it's like, dude, it's super noob-proof. It's like, dude, no one's pulling up on me. Now, it does come with the added restriction that at any point anyone can walk at me, and then my life is unending depression. Right? I will start running it down if I don't have the proper cooldowns because they decided to go in on me at a time that made me want to cry. If that hits, I'm sending it. Oh my god, I smited because I thought I hit. Nice. Get that steal, get that steal. Good try. Oh, if you can live, I'm coming. I'm not gonna lie, I was the only one coming, my bad. Hop to teammate and get out. Go ahead and Q me. Okay, I wasted my W, but tell me it wasn't pretty cool. The idea was there. I forgot about you drop W even when he's in alpha. I kind of forget about that. To be honest, I haven't played against a lot of Master E's very recently. The champion feels like he kind of, I don't know, he's taking a break. Where's he at? Every time I pop in, I think I'm pronouncing this right, Scenarius, right? He's always playing Belva every time I pop in. So maybe that's either unlucky or not. But yeah, I don't know, man. I've yapped for 25 minutes about how cool this champ is, and maybe I said something that you already agree with. Maybe you're just a BRIAR player looking to, like, hey, man, let's see some more cool BRIAR stuff so I can add it to my arsenal, in which, hey, man, happy to have you. But, right, this is what a typical Titanic combo looks like, right? So W, let her auto. Q, auto, Titanic, auto W2. And you just, like, man, you got to do that. But you got to do it every, like, 5 seconds. And it just feels so rewarding to be super consistent with your mechanics. But also in a team fight where, not everything's going to sync up exactly like that. You get to be on the fly with your combo and, like, really, like, make sense of it midway just by, like, your feeling of this champ. So sure, you got your beginner combo, which looks cool. It's your default. But then you have cool stuff that you're doing all the time. You have an R that if it hits, it's like, wow, I'm the best champ of the game now. And look at what you do, like, mid-game. People are like, oh my god, this champ's so boosted mid-game. I mean, dude, it kind of is. I be having fun. Like, look, man, his teammate just died to this play, and he just did it too. And it's like, is BRIAR really that OP, or are people just so okay with playing terrible that they somehow are okay with blaming everything else that isn't themselves? Like, hey, man, you just saw me do that. You just watched it happen. So I love it. I love champions that punish enemy mistakes and also have the option to make your own plays. So like a lot of champions are really good at making their own plays, like Elise, right? And then some champs are insane at punishing enemy mistakes, like Seraphine. Okay, I like that BRIAR has a good balance of the two. So we're there. Whatever. I'll build this. And again, dude, like, there's so many builds. Trust me, if you think there's not a build for you, I promise you I can find you a build. It's just, I don't know, she's just so cool, man. She really is. So yeah, I don't know who would be watching this anymore, right? Maybe you get some, you get to see high elo jungling. Maybe you stay for that. That's cool. Maybe you're just chilling for the vibes. Also cool. This video serves as a purpose for two reasons, where it's like one of them is so close. One of them is BRIAR players get to enjoy BRIAR together. You can hear kind of why I like her, and then maybe in the comments you tell me why you like her. But also there's the additional added on that, like, we're trying to get more BRIAR players, because why not? Who doesn't want more people to enjoy the thing that they enjoy, man? I'm the type of guy, I love enjoying things with other people. I'm that type of guy, man. If we both could watch the same anime at the same time, I would do that 100% of the time. Alright, I'm not going to run it. Although I want to. We could win. Depends on where Holy Bear is. Hop to your Tibbers to try and get an extra little bit going. Alright, what's with the me hit? Did you see my health bar, by the way? It's kind of cool. It's like, oh my god, I'm almost dead. And then it's like, oh my god, I'm alive. Oh my god, I'm about to 1v9 it. Come on now. You see, like, come on, what other champ gets to do cool stuff like that? What is Master? Are you going to tear me up? Watch. He might Q me first. Let's see. Come on, bro. I don't have W. Why is this guy so scared? Hehe. Come on, man. I know my interactions like that. Get out of here. GG. So, yeah, hopefully you guys get to, have a little bit of a look into why I like this champion so much, because I flat out do just like this champ that much. And, like, if you go to One Tricks, right, like, you can see there's a lot of BRIAR players that can get masters, and this is really cool because, like, people talk about the champ, like, not performing high elo. Like, look at all these people that have success on this champ. And look, they're all going, like, up LP, right? If their win rate's right here, look, they're all doing fine. Like, there's not even a single one that has under 50% win rate on the champ. So there's a lot of this, like, cope that, like, oh, well, the champ can't do good at high elo. It's like, I don't know, man. I make it work, right? Sure, I'm the only one GM on main servers, but, like, other people can do what we do, man. So please, take a moment out of your day. Give this champion a try. It is the most fun that you'll ever have on League. I promise that. Don't Don't forget to like, comment, sub. Have a good one. Thank you so much for listening.